Okay, hey friends, how you doing? How you doing? So, what's going on? Normally, like I had my last video and I wanted to do something outside, but as of the last video, my area has been experiencing a lot of the poor air quality from the fires that are happening in Canada right now. So it really isn't safe to do the readings outside at this moment. But I'm still trying to figure things out and try and catch it on days when it's kind of eased up. So I'm hoping that'll happen over the next couple of days. But either way, I still wanted to get a reading out. I did do a reading for my private Facebook page, and I thought it was a really good reading, and I wanted to do a full moon Capricorn reading here as well. But generally the message that came forward from the Facebook group, I'll share that it was pretty much there's some sort of work, and I don't want to say work. I don't want to say low vibrational, but there's certain vibrational energies that are attached to certain words. Essentially, what this full moon is offering you is freedom. Like, that's pretty much what I'm trying to show in almost all of these readings, is that you have a choice, you have freedom, it's available to you. Okay, but let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to use the, I think this is the Honest Truth Tarot. And what are we going to do? Full Moon Capricorn. All right, Full Moon Capricorn. Let's go ahead and jump into it. And this is a collective reading. This is a general reading. I might try and do something a little bit different, but let's see. Let's work it on. Work it on out. Let's work it on out. All right. Full Moon Capricorn for the collective, please. Full Moon Capricorn for the collective. All right. Okay, Full Moon Capricorn for the collective, please. Okay, Full Moon Capricorn for the collective. All right, we've got Seven of Cups. That wanted to come out there. Six of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. That's similar to what we had in the Facebook group. Okay. Anything else? Full Moon Capricorn. Those are coming out together. Full Moon Capricorn. Six of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. The Moon in reverse. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. Make sure you can see all the cards. I want to make sure I've got them all in view. So first card that came out is Seven of Cups. That is Venus. Also Scorpio. The next card is the Six of Swords. Then we have the Page of Swords. Both of these are in the reverse. And let's see. Then we have the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse coming out together. And then Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So let's see. Wow. So the only thing we don't have here, which is also interesting, is we have no wands here. And so let's talk a little bit about Capricorn. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm looking at the cards and trying to sense, but also trying to talk about and inform you of Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign. And it's a sign that's known for hard work. Capricorn is, if you are an astrology person and you understand some of the meanings of the planets, Capricorn is represented by the planet Saturn. Saturn is all about hard work, learning the lesson, discipline. Like, think about the Capricorn in your life that, you know, may work several jobs or be very serious about their work, or you know, they're always like nose to the grindstone kind of energy. That is the energy of the full moon that we're experiencing, but we're experiencing it while we are having the sun in the sign of Cancer. And so Cancer is this very nurturing energy. It's very I think of, and not only that, but Cancer is Cancer is also I want to say it's also represented or by the moon. Yes, Cancer is represented by the moon in astrology, and we have the moon in reverse here. So what we're talking about is we're experiencing this hard work around nurturing, this hard work around expressing ourselves, emoting ourselves, you know, bringing forth these emotions. And of course, this also depends on where this is happening based on your natal chart. So you might want to look up your birth chart and find out which house is the house that Capricorn is in and which house that is the house that Cancer is in, and figure out the themes of those houses, and there is where you might find some of the effects of this full moon as well as the sun. So let's talk about this reading. With the Seven of Cups up right here, I really do feel like there are many options. You might also even be looking at the amount of options that you have had in the past, and considering, you know, what did I do when I had this many choices? What did I do? What did I choose? Did I choose the right path? That kind of a thing. And it's interesting too that we talk about the Seven of Cups, because in this specific deck, it identifies the Seven of Cups as being related to the planet Venus. Venus is currently in the sign of Leo, and in a few weeks it's going to go retrograde. So we are really looking very closely at how we connect with ourselves, how we, are we in alignment with our true selves? Are we truly loving that inner part of our being, right? When we look in the mirror, do we love what we see? And when I say look in the mirror, I'm not talking about a physical mirror. I'm talking about when you look in the mirror of your soul, are you aligned outwardly? Are you aligned outwardly with what your soul is wanting to be? That is what I see with the Seven of Cups. It's really this sort of inward reflection of who you've always wanted to be, and yet what did you choose outwardly, right? And trying to figure out the difference between the two. So the Six of Swords here, there is some sort of return to a place that is not settled, something that I would say, like, even you're going back into this sort of, you're going back to correct something, you're going back to change something, to address something. This is what I see with the Six of Swords in reverse. And then with the Page of Swords in reverse, it's similar to what I saw in the Facebook reading with the Page of Swords in reverse. There is some sort of knowledge that is being shared. And I know this seems, if you're a tarot reader and you're watching this, there's something to me that I see when I see the Page of Swords in reverse. I see a secret being released, like something that has been found out being released, right? I don't know what that is on a esoteric or spiritual level, but you might even be uncovering something about yourself that you've never seen before or you've never been able to identify before. And that might be the thing that you're going back to fully resolve. Now with the Three of Cups here and the Five of Pentacles, both of these came out in reverse. This could be about a friendship. This could be about some sort of a group relationship. And, you know, when I think of group relationships, I think of, you know, you've got your friend groups, but you've also got your work relationships, things like that. Those are areas where, you know, we find groups of people, right? The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh my goodness. Five of Pentacles in reverse. There's something here where this Three of Cups, this group that was together is no longer together. And the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, there is some sort of, I feel friction here when I see these two cards together. There's some sort of friction, but it's also like there's the ending of this group, but there is the beginning of something new. Whether or not that's a good thing, we can get some clarification if, you know, if I'm not really feeling the vibe of the ending of this. But right now, there just seems to be some friction between a group of people and but also this sort of new beginning, new start. It could be good, could be bad, I don't know. Then we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Pentacles, usually upright, I feel service, you know, I feel giving, but something is not giving anymore. Something is, there's like no more knowledge, no more resource, no more. Here it says power, and then this is also the Six of Pentacles. This particular deck identifies the Six of Pentacles as being representative of the moon, which we also have in the reverse here. There is the end of some sort of chaos, but there seems to be some sort of a deep dive into looking at your own values and morals. Not even morals, but really values. And I say that because I think morals is sometimes based on a group thing, and here we can see it's not group focused with the Three of Cups in reverse. It's not group focused, it's individual focused. And so I see here there is some sort of disengaging from a group in order to fully identify who you are as an individual, if that makes sense. Hopefully that resonates with your journey as a human and your journey in spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and get some clarification on this Three of Cups, Five of Pentacles with the Hermetic Tarot here. So let's see. Okay. All right, Spirit, can you clarify the Three of Cups and Five of Pentacles in reverse here? Did you want that to... Okay, I'll look at that. I'll keep it to the side. Can you clarify? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so... Wow, this is so interesting. There's just a new start here. We've got the Fool that came out. I wasn't sure if it wanted to come out or not, but I put it to the side. And then silently, the Moon upright and the Hierophant in reverse came out. I feel like there's some sort of confusion in this group of people. There's some sort of grouping here that is not harmonious. There's no harmony there. There's chaos there. There's lack of clarity there. There's no friendship there. The Hierophant in reverse and this Five of Pentacles in reverse, I feel as if there's the ending of something. Typically when I see the Hierophant in reverse on the physical, like the human level, that's more of the traditional interpretation of that is divorce or separation. But for me, when I look at it from a spiritual level, I also see, if you don't know by now, you should know that I look at tarot in two different ways. There's the way of, okay, this is how it's going to play out in, in your real life. But I think a lot of us sometimes miss the opportunity to expand ourselves on a spiritual level. And so there's also spiritual messages behind these things that are happening on the surface as well. So we kind of get into the space where we say, this thing happened where we had some confusion in this group of friends or this relationship. Maybe there was one too many people in the relationship. There was some sort of confusion and chaos. The Fool here means a new beginning, but it's also someone who wasn't paying attention, someone who wasn't thinking about what it meant to start a new journey, right? And so we have that. But when I see the Hierophant in reverse, yeah, there's the traditional meaning of divorce, but there's also this idea that there is a new there's a lacking of spiritual direction. Let's put it that way. There's a lacking of spiritual direction. There's a lacking of, there's just a lack of spiritual growth here. The Five of Pentacles may mean, okay, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse to me, there's some sort of temporary good feeling that comes out of this, but it also comes with a bigger price spiritually and physically. So this good time feeling here with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, it's temporary, and the costs of that temporariness are far-reaching and long-lasting. I'll say that. And again, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. There is a loss here experienced of resources, knowledge, and power. Something is being broken down. I don't know whose reading this is, and I don't know how this is going to play out, but this is interesting. The Moon in reverse at the bottom of the deck, again, is about there is some clarity on some side of this. There is clarity here coming forward, although there is a very confusing situation that happens in the midst of it. All right. At the bottom of the deck for the Hermetic Tarot is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is the on this deck it says the Lord of Rest from Strife. There is this idea with this full moon in Capricorn, Capricorn in the tarot being represented by the devil, but there's also this idea of karma coming into a situation. So I believe this full moon Capricorn may bring forward some truths and make some things very, very clear and definitively cut some things off, as seen here in the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. With the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck over here and this in the clarifying deck, yeah, this is definitely a release on a spiritual side as well as in, the human waking side. So let me see if I can get some sort of good going for you here. I'm going to pull this is just a very generic deck, but I want to leave you with some keywords from Spirit, whatever they would like to bring forward to talk about this, to sort of give some sort of I don't want to put I don't want to be the love and light girly, but I also want you to be able to experience this level of play on a spiritual level, you know, because all things happen for our well-being, right? Brilliance, brilliance, okay. There's brilliance here. Unalone, unalone. You're not alone in this process. This is when I see this brilliant card, right? It's almost as if there is this idea of you opening up to yourself, opening up to the brilliance of your soul, instead of consistently relying on others externally to kind of show that to you. Unalone, I mean, I think that's pretty much you being your best company. Then we also, of course, have masculine and feminine, and that is looking at these energies that reside in you, that reside in and this is, again, masculine and feminine to me in this sense is energetic. It's just energy. It's not so much male, female. It is the yin and the yang kind of energy. And then lastly, we have be love. Be love. And that is the best spiritual message that we could get in any case. So that is your message for the full moon in Capricorn. I hope it resonates, and I hope it is received with love and understanding. And I will see you on the new moon reading, the next new moon reading. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.